Hey there, and welcome to MTG Meow, Magic Enjoyed Other Ways.
Meow!
I'm Scott.
And I'm Abbey.
And today we will be drafting the Aenyr custom Magic
Aenyr.
set. Yes, yes. We know you love the name, Abbey.
Aenyr.
Anyway, you saw us do the exhibition videos, we did a sealed event, and now for our final foray into Aenyr, we're going to be doing a draft. So we'll be drafting it on planesculptors.net, and if you've seen us draft on this website before, you'll know that the drafts can be a little bit strange, because we're drafting with 7 artificial intelligence players, and they
really don't like rares.
Yeah, they basically just pick completely at random. So we tend to get like 5th pick good rares, last pick mythics.
Hey, I mean, it's like you're drafting at a beginner's table, and
Kind
you get
of,
to take
yeah.
all the gold for yourself.
So on the one hand, yeah, it's kind of a strange drafting experience because that wouldn't happen in real life. But on the other hand, if you're going to be drafting the set with your friends, unless you're going to be printing the set out physically, then you're probably going to be drafting it on Planesculptors with maybe just 2 or 3 friends and the rest will be AI, so you're probably going to get a draft that's similar to this. So as far as drafting these custom sets and drafting Aenyr and specifically goes, this is might be what a typical draft looks like. So.
Yeah.
And some strategy going into the draft, again, I think we're going to try and be aggressive here. You know?
Oh, alright.
Because even though it's a multicolored set, and many times in multicolored sets you just want to draft all the colors, be slow, controlling, whatever, we've seen through the exhibitions and sealed that just being aggressive pays off. So we'll see what happens, but that's the goal here.
Yeah, I mean, it's my forte to be aggressive, so
That is true.
I'm always all about that aggressiveness.
So maybe I'll have to defer to your expertise on the subject. Alright, so with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and start this draft with our pack 1, pick 1.
Woo.
Alright, so the pack's loading here. Why don't we just go ahead and take a look again? We're not going to go into super detail on the cards that we've seen multiple times before. But anyway, we have a Lifesong Flutist, Master Stone Sculptor. When it becomes renowned, create a 3/3 colorless golem. Wow, that's pretty good. Good uncommon. Sunblessed Dancer, Flying Renown 1. When it becomes renowned, you may exile all cards from a graveyard. So that's good anti, I forget what the name of the mechanic is, but the one that depends on the colors in your graveyard, whatever. Deep Sea Dream Hunters, okay. Hat Trick is tempo-y. Mindscraper, meh. Duskwood Extortionist is fun.
Just skip on and look at the rare.
Alright, High Road Bandit, Inner Flame.
No, serious.
Daring Minstrel. Mystic Idealon, Torrent of Emotions. So Torrent of Emotions deals damage to each creature.
Just a torrent of emotion.
Each creature equal to the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard, then shuffle your graveyard into your library. So that's interesting.
That's what my brain looks like on a daily basis.
Yeah, pretty much. That twister in the background over there with multicolors.
Yeah.
Accurate. But anyway, the card itself, this takes a lot of setup, because first you have to have kind of like, you need to be behind on board for this to be good, so that way you kill more of your opponent's creatures than your own, and you need to have a lot of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard, so it has to be kind of the late game.
Right.
And then you shuffle everything away. I mean, that might be okay, because then you get the instants and sorceries back into your library, but I don't know. We'll see. Alright, then we have Ribbon Whirler. I mean, these hybrid cards, similar to Solitary Byhorn, are good for just triggering the... I think it was called Virtuoso, where you just cast a multicolored spell and you get stuff, so the hybrid cards are good for that.
Yep.
Now we have a Scorched Landscape, so kind of an interesting pick here. I don't think the rare is a Windmill Slam or anything, so we're going to have to really look at the commons and uncommons.
Hey, I think the rare is fairly interesting.
It's certainly an interesting kind of build-around card, but I don't think that's really where we want to be, especially right now.
Well, chances are with this AI, we'll get it back.
Maybe. Alright, so I think we're looking at like Master Stone Sculptor here, which seems pretty good. So just as a 4-mana 2/4 solid, then Renown 1, and it can make a 3/3. That seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, all the others are just kind of filler. I mean, Inner Flame is pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you mean meh for Inner Flame?
It's decent. It's like good for removal and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't know.
So I'd say the pick here is probably between Inner Flame, Master Stone Sculptor, maybe like Mistwalker Idealon is fine, but that's 2 colors right off the bat.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
So
I would go with that, yeah, because that's a 2/4 and a 3/3 if you attack for 4. So
right, I know. So it's good and aggressive, also fairly good and defensive. You know, just a 4-mana 2/4 solid, and you know I want to try out some other colors, and we really haven't played a ton of white, where we know that Inner Flame's going to be solid. So let's take this Stone Sculptor and see what happens, see where it goes. So that was an interesting first pick, but
ooh, we get another one.
Oh, potentially we get another one here in our second pick, and then we also have Soul Uplift. Target creature gets +3/+7, gains indestructible. It's a good trick. Springveil Dancer. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, put a +1/+1, and it gains indestructible. All right.
Yeah.
Diminuendo. Creatures get -3/-0. That was whatever. Ethereal Chord. Runesilk Weaver. Whenever you cast a multicolored target creature gains hexproof, can't be blocked. Okay. Oppressive Nightmares is fine removal. Ardent Choreography, you deals 1 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures or create a 2/1 elemental with haste. Okay, that's fine. Oh, another Inner Flame.
Yeah.
Surreal Grandeur. Masterly Maneuver.
Maneuver.
Ooh, that's a good one. Solitary Byhorn, Jest in the Box, and Dreamborn Paradise. So there's a couple good picks here. We have another Master Stone Sculptor, which is good. We have another Inner Flame, which is also good.
We also have Masterly Maneuver.
Masterly Maneuver seems like an amazing trick. So as long as you're, again, so you choose to creature a player until end of turn. If a source would deal damage to an attacking creature you control, it deals that much damage to the chosen creature or player instead. So if I'm attacking with like my 3/3, my opponent blocks with a 3/3, then I can just choose the player or a different creature, and it'll prevent the damage that would be dealt to my 3/3, and it'll deal 3 damage to my opponent's creature.
Yeah, so face, it just redirects the damage right, boom, into the face.
But the thing is I don't know. I mean, that's good.
It's really good. I would take it.
It's good.
It's very aggressive.
But is it good enough to go into another color when we could just take another really good Master Stone Sculptor? Because this theme's insane. Because I mean, for 4 mana, you're getting a 2/4 right off the bat. Then it turns into a 3/5 with a 3/3. So that's a 6/8 essentially for 4 mana.
Yeah, as much as I like Masterly Maneuver, sorry to interrupt, but as much as I like Masterly Maneuver, which is a really fun trick, and it's an oh shit, what I do kind of trick. Like Master Stone Sculptor. I want that card. Master Stone Sculptor is a really good card because, I mean, it's a 2/4, you get a 3/3, early game, you've got 2 of these big old creatures.
Yeah, I mean, this just seems so solid. Whereas this one, it's good, but it does require a little bit of setup.
Yeah, it requires a lot of setup.
And it's 2 colors, whereas we might be like a white-green aggressive deck, it might be white-red.
White-green aggressive?
You never know.
Give me a break.
We'll take the Stone Sculptor here, though. It's a tough pick, though. Tough pick.
Very tough pick.
Alright, so let's see what we get for pick 3 here. We have Evanescing Chord, okay for blinking things.
Yeah.
Captivating Performers, okay if you can hit all of your colors.
Yeah, that one's got a lot of...
Gliding Mantas is whatever. Mind Scrapers, whatever. Blood Artist is fine if you have a lot of sacrifice, like in the Satyrs deck. Broomwing was pretty good.
Yeah, Broomwing was good.
Cursus Maniac was also pretty good. Goblin Ukuleleist also pretty good.
Bye.
Heartening Ballad.
That was good.
That was good in your green-red beatdown deck. Kenerim Warlock. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on the Warlock, so lots of death synergies. Psychic Laceration's not bad in a blue-black like tempo deck. And we have Boon of the Twin Roses, which is whatever, and then a dual land.
So no rare.
These are some tough picks.
Wait.
The AI is actually taking rares, so...
Oh, man!
That's a nice change. So what are we looking at here? Man.
Well...
I mean, it's either like Broomwing, Cursus... I don't think we want Cursus Maniac right now.
Yeah, plus that art really creeps me out, so I would go for the Broomwing.
It's either Broomwing... Goblin Ukuleleist. I don't think we want the Warlock.
Personally, I would take Broomwing because you can't pump the Ukuleleist, but you can pump Broomwing and keep it around longer, but Ukuleleist is only good for like 1 turn.
Yeah, Ukuleleist, I
like him.
Ukuleleist
is something you sack to Broomwing.
That's true, and I think we might, because like you said, Ukuleleist is good on turn 1 or 2, get in for a little damage, and then in the later game, if you have multicolored spells, you can loot with him. But Broomwing's kind of the same thing. It's good on turn 1 or 2, just as a 1/1 flyer in the air, get him for some damage. But then in the late game, rather than needing multicolored spells, this guy just needs you to have creatures, and then suddenly you get a 3/3, 4/4, 5/5 flyer, which can end the game. It's like a Sarah Angel. Yeah, sure, you have to lose a little bit of life, but whatever, and it's not like there's nothing we'd take over it here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cards that require a bunch of setup.
There's a lot of good cards that synergize with Broomwing, like Blood Artist or Cursus Maniac or the Warlock. But
you gotta have the Broomwing first.
Exactly. So I'd rather take the Enabler first than the
Take it.
So we'll take Broomwing here. Again, we're not married to black-white or anything, but...
no, but you are married to me.
Same thing. Alright, so now we have, Aerial Grace. This card seems kind of insane to me. So it's just a 2-mana enchantment. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature gains flying and vigilance.
That's really good.
Yeah, so turn those 3/3 golems, or turn this guy into a 2/4 flyer, get it easy in for Renown. So yeah, that seems great. Lifesong Flutist, sure. Quell Eloquence, if we're being an aggressive deck, it's not as good as if we're being a slower deck against an aggressive deck, so not as great here. Dreamborn Vision, sure. Ballad of the Lost, sure. Blood Pact, until end of turn, anytime you could cast an instant, you may pay 1 life. If you do, target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Wow.
Yeah, but that's only a sorcery. It's not an...
It doesn't. But so here's the thing. Like, if we're an aggressive deck and we're fighting against our opponent's slower deck, let's say we have these 3 creatures out. They have like a 3/3 flyer and a 3/3. They have 3 3/3s. They have one on the ground, one on the ground, one in the air, and we can't get in. We cast this card, pay 9 life, kill all their guys, then we get in with all of our stuff.
Hey, I mean, sure.
It's like, yeah, it costs potentially a lot of life, but wow, it's like a one-sided Wrath of God.
All right.
So we'll keep in mind Curse's Maniac, Flame Dance Prodigy, Piercing Shout, Kenra Mystic, Satyr Wayfinder, and
blah, blah,
Dueling.
blah.
So this is between Aerial Grace, which seems like a bomb, and Blood Pack, which seems like a bomb.
Alright, it's a good controlling card, but I feel like Aerial Grace would get you more damage because you can give any creature flying and vigilance until the end of turn. So if you have a fatty and your opponent doesn't have any flying, they're dead anyways.
But this is, oh man, this is an easy 2-for-1. Potentially 3 or 4-for-1?
I mean, it's risky. I mean, Aerial Grace, you get in every turn.
Yeah. Man, this is a tough pick.
Honestly, I would pick Aerial Grace, but, if you're more of a controlling player anyways, so of course you'd love Blood Pact.
Well, this is not even necessarily control. This is for an aggressive deck, because a control deck's going to lose a lot of life. So this is good for an aggressive deck in order to kill lots of opponents' creatures. I think, man.
I'd pick Aerial Grace, but again, your hand is on the mouse.
Yeah, Aerial Grace is great, but again, this is our one draft that we're going to get with the set for now, so I want to try out the rare, see what it's like.
Yeah,
so.
and we'll probably, Aerial Grace is an uncommon, so
yeah, we might see
it
one.
Again.
So, and I don't think that's one you want, well, maybe it's one you want multiples of, but I'm just too tempted by Blood Pact. Seems incredible. Alright, anyway, we get Prismatic Harmony, target creatures +1/+1, gains protection from the color of your choice, okay.
That's not bad.
Silkfinder Ranger, Vengeful Apparitions.
Vengeful Apparition.
That's not bad. It can destroy a tapped creature, create 2/1/1s. Keeper of Secret Text, Deathcaller Oracle. That was good in the Satyr deck, but if we don't have Satyrs, just sacrificing a creature to lose 1 life isn't nearly as good as 2 life.
You should just get to the Mythic.
Deafening Ballad, Flame Dance Prodigy, Contemplative Agent. Whenever you gain life for the first time each turn on tap target land, okay. Illusionary Projection, so 7 mana, Mythic Sorcery. For each creature card in a graveyard, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's an illusion. In addition to its other types, and that's when this creature begins to target spell ability, sacrifice it. That's cool, but I don't think it's for us. So, this takes a lot of setup. 7 mana, you need to have at least 2 or 3 creatures in your graveyard for it to be good.
Man, what's up with all these big setup cards?
Oh, and it's an A graveyard, so it's for your opponent's stuff as well. So it could be a combo here: kill all their opponent's stuff, and then
take all their creatures.
Maybe. All right, Grim Rebel and.
Do they get haste?
No, they don't get haste. They just become illusions.
Wow.
Then we have Grim Revel and Dual Land. So, yeah.
If it ain't got haste, it's a waste.
If you say so. So this Prismatic Harmony is not bad because it has Resonance. So that means we could play this guy, give it. If our opponent has a green blocker, give it protection from green with Resonance, get in for damage, make our stuff, and then we still get to do it again at some other point. And these other cards, Vengeful Apparitions is fine. And again, this illusory projections is okay, but I just don't think it's what we want to be doing right here. So I think it's between Prismatic Harmony as a very good trick, and Vengeful Apparition as just kind of make some flyers in the air.
Yeah, honestly, I like Vengeful Apparitions. Prismatic Harmony reminds me of Dragonair and Dragonite from the Pokemon set, but
oh, giving protection, yeah.
Yeah.
This is better than that because you get to use it twice.
That's right, because it's Resonance, but. Honestly, I think I'd go with the Apparitions just because it's just it could be good removal, or if you're in a pinch, you can get flying.
Yeah, that's. The other cards like this, I forget their names, but the one that either makes a wolf or lets you fight, or the one that creates a 3/3 horror or makes your opponent discard 2 cards, those were both excellent.
Yeah.
And this seems very similar to that. So Prismatic Harmony also seems very good, but if we're going to be aggressive, then I want more creatures. And making 2 1/1 flyers in the air, that's fairly good. So
yeah, it gives us 2 good choices.
Yeah, so I guess we'll take that. See what it's close. Pretty close, though. Alright, then we have Young Dreamer. When it enters the battlefield, you make a 1/1 white spirit. So
food for the Broomwings.
Food, that's 2 creatures to sacrifice. And if we can blink this, then we might get more. Ethereal Chord, Fade into Nothingness, Goblin Ukuleleist, Arachnus, Kenra Mystic, Book Pest, Membrane of Souls.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. Kind of like a good top end. And Strobe Light. Sacrifice Strobe Light, exile target creature, then return it to the battlefield. Ooh, that's a good combo with Membrane, so if this wheels, then make even more spirits. So actually, the question is though, do we take Young Dreamer as a 1-drop for our aggressive deck, or Membrane of Souls as a 6-drop? So this is much bigger, but it is also 6 mana.
Right, by the time you can cast Membrane of Souls, you're going to want your Broomwing to already have been fed a couple things. So I would go for Young Dreamer. Yeah, it's 2 creatures for the cost of 1.
I think you're right. I think I am going to go with Young Dreamer here because it's 2 creatures. And, yeah, we get... Basically, the membrane itself and the Young Dreamer are the same. A 0/1 versus a 0/3 defender isn't that different. So the difference is 2 souls. So we're paying an extra 5 mana for 2 more flyers. I just don't think it's worth it, really.
Yeah.
So I think we'll take Young Dreamer here. But yeah, another tough call. A lot of tough picks this draft. Very interesting. Another Blood Pact? Are you serious?
How does that even happen?
Soul Uplift, Serenade of the Mist, Blood Pact, Satyr Brawler, Curses Mongrel, Kenner Mystic, Blaze Heart, Soaring Pretty. Yeah, we're just going to take Blood Pact. I mean, Satyr Brawler's good, don't get me wrong.
But it's no Blood Pact.
Yeah, we're taking one-sided Wrath of God, please.
Yep.
All right. It looks like we're in the right colors. Seeing a lot of white and black. So.
Yeah, I remember the Sellsword being pretty okay.
Yeah, Dulcinian Sellsword, whenever it attacks me, tap a creature. That seems great. Selesnian Celian Patrol.
Selene.
Sure. Enters the battlefield, target creature gets +1/+1, gains vigilance. That's good too. I don't think it's as good as this though. Blood Artist is fine. Curses Maniac is also good. Fiery Bolero, very nice, but we're not red yet, and I'd rather stay 2 colors if possible. Goblin Ukuleleist, Lone Poet, and Ash Dancer. Good Mythic. Your maximum hand size is 0. You can't draw cards. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top 3 cards of your library. That's the only difference you may play them. So if you're like red-black, that seems great. But this is also an easy way to deck yourself.
Yeah.
So...
it just seems like
also, if you played on turn 3, then you since your maximum hand size is 0, you might lose like 5 or 4 cards. So, I don't know. And you have to play everything each turn. So it's not like you can save up to cast your 5-drop.
There's no rollovers?
Yeah, so I mean, it seems very good, but if you're like, have a nothing but 1, 2, 3-drop black-red deck, seems very good. But here, I think we have good other picks. I mean, even Maniac or Patrollers would be good, but I think the Sellsword is just going to be great here. Just being able to tap down our opponent's creatures, get them for damage, seems great, right?
Right, yeah, I say go for the Sellsword.
Yeah, we'll go with
pretty
the Sellsword.
Awesome.
Seems good with our renowned creatures as well. Tap down our opponent's flyers if they have any. Anyway, we have Lifesong Flutist, Sunblessed Dancer, Hat Trick, Mindscraper, Idealon, Whirler, and Byhorn. So there's actually some good picks here. So
I'd take the Byhorn.
Yeah, it's either the 1-mana 2/1, 2-mana 2/2, 3-mana 2/2 flyer that has Renown, or Byhorn.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have any multicolored spells yet, so I don't think that Flutist is very good, but Byhorn worked out pretty well for me in the
yeah, I'm just seeing if we have any Virtuoso things.
Or not sealed, but the exhibition match.
Yeah, we don't have any Virtuoso things in our deck currently, so we don't gain much from casting multicolored spells. So I'd say it's between probably the Dancer, the Whirler, and the Byhorn. Whirler is fine. It's just, 1-mana 2/1. Get in for some damage, sacrifice it to the Broomwing later.
That's true, but...
And then this is a 2/2 flyer that can become a 3/3 in the air. Oh man, this is tough, but Byhorn's just all around solid.
Right, but this also, when it becomes renowned, it exiles your opponent's entire graveyard.
Yeah, who cares about that? That's not really that important, though.
I'm just saying it could be. But
right, so
Byhorn is pretty solid.
Let's see what our curve looks like. So we have 4-drops, 1-drop, 4-drop. So we need some lower stuff. I would say...
Byhorn.
Even the Byhorn, though, maybe that's too expensive?
No way.
Alright, so I think if we're going between the Byhorn and the Dancer, I think the Dancer's just going to be better.
Yeah, Dancer's better, but I think the Byhorn's cuter.
Sure. Because they both cost 3, but this one is only 1 white. And if we're playing like other double black cards, then we don't want to have to depend to get double white on turn 3.
Yeah, it's true.
And this one also becomes a 3/3 in the air, and I haven't seen, a ton of flying and reach things, so I'd say it's between Dancer and Whirler. And Whirler, I think, is just going to get blocked on the ground too easily.
I mean, if Whirler had, reach or flying or something, because, it's all up in the things.
That would be way too good. So I think we'll take the Dancer. So I'd love to get a 1-drop, but I think just getting a 3-drop to help round out our 4s and 5s should be good. So I think we'll go with Dancer here. Very tough pick, though.
Yeah, man. Very tough.
Alright, then we get Soul Uplift, sure. Springveil Dancer, whenever you cast a multicolored spell. Oh, we should have taken the Byhorn. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. Diminuendo, Ethereal Chord, Oppressive Nightmares, and Dreamborn Paradise.
Take that Paradise.
Yeah, it's... let's see here. We have 3 mana. I don't think this one... We don't have any multicolored spells. This seems like a good trick. Very good trick, in fact, because +3/+0, Indestructible, and untap it if it's renowned. Jeez. But
but that relies on it all being renowned,
no, you don't have to be renowned. It just gets +3/+0 and Indestructible, no matter what. So that's pretty good. But I think... It's either going to be Oppressive Nightmares or Dreamborn Paradise, because we don't have any removal. Well, we do have some removal. We have 2. Actually, we do have 2 Blood Packs, and we have the Vengeful Apparition. So I guess we don't need the.
Yeah, on top of that, we've only got 2 colors right now. So I mean, it's just not even worth it.
What do you mean? We would only kill a creature with
Yeah, you'd
power
only
2 or
kill
less?
something tiny, so it doesn't matter.
So I think we have enough removal for now. This one's not good enough. I'd say it's between the Dreamborn Paradise and, man, this Soul Uplift seems pretty good. But I would like some amount of mana fixing.
Yeah, just
in case we're going to splash. Just taking another look at the Springvale Dancer. Yeah, we don't have enough multiplayer things, so I think we'll take the Dreamborn Paradise here. It can be whatever we need it to be.
Exactly.
Alright, we have Mindscraper, Curseless Maniac, Goblin Ukuleleist, Heartening Ballad, and Psychic Laceration. Easy Maniac here.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're getting more solidly into black-white aggro here.
Oh, do you want the Dual Land?
Well, Eloquence, Curseless Maniac, Kenra Mystic, and the Wasteland. Wow. Man, this is a tough pick. I like the Maniac. I also like Quell Eloquence, but in an aggressive deck, again, it's just not going to be that great because, like, say we have our 2/2 out, our opponent has a 2/2 out, we put Quell Eloquence on their creature, we attack our 2/2 into their 2/2, they're still going to block even if we give them 5 life.
Quell Eloquence is also good for, like, if they have a fatty that, they really want to attack you with it, but...
they can still block with it, It's not going to prevent them from blocking, so just not as great in an aggressive deck. So it's between the Maniac and the Wasteland. I think we're going to take the Maniac because we need some 2-drops. And this is like a really good 2-drop because it can just trade our lands late in the game for our opponent's 5/5s and 6/6s.
All right.
And we spent our last pick on a dual land, so I think we'll just take the solid 2-drop here. All right, we have
you can get your Harmony.
Prismatic Harmony, that's great. Silk Finder Rangers, 3/1 for 2 is not bad, but
Protection from Spiders.
Protection from Spiders, whatever that means. Yeah, I mean, 2-mana 3/1's not bad, but Prismatic Harmony seems great for helping our Renown guys get in and just, saving our creatures. It also can be cast for 1 mana in a pinch, so...
There you go.
I think it's just really good. That seems like a very high-level trick, so... Ethereal Chord, Gloomy Marshlands. I think we'll take the Gloomy Marshlands in case we want to splash blue for something. Yeah. And Mystic. All right, wow. So, that was pack 1. Before we look at the cards up there, let's just take a look at what we have. So we have... a bunch. We picked up a ton of 2-drops. We picked up some 3-drops, and we have a good top end here with some 5-drops and 2 blood packs, which is just crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
I'm really loving where our deck is. All right, so let's take a look at pack 2 here. Celian Patrollers, Diminuendo, Hat Trick, Serenade of the Mists, Satyr Brawler, Ukuleleist, Daring Minstrel, Blazeheart Idealon, Book Pest, Warlock. Then we have our rare Skiv Madcap Trickster. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent discards a card at random. Whenever an opponent discards a creature card, you may put that card onto the battlefield under your control. If you do that, creature gains haste, sacrifice it. So that's pretty good if we have a lot of making our opponent discard stuff, but...
We don't.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's solid on his own, too, if your opponent randomly discards a card, but I don't know. It's not worth going into another color for.
Yeah, it really isn't.
Fortune Telling, Mocking Jesters, the 3-mana 3/2... Ensouled Instrument, ooh.
Ensorcelled, or how even do you pronounce that?
Ensorcelled. So let's see, do we have any bards? I don't think we have any bards.
Yeah, we don't. A lot of humans, but not...
Yeah, we have a lot of humans, but no bards. Yeah, this card's just insane if you can get some bards, but since we don't have any, I just don't think we can take it. So this is actually another interesting pick here. So we have Celian Patrollers, solid 4-drop for 3/3. We also have Satyr Brawler, another solid 4-drop.
I would take Satyr Brawler.
Yeah, Satyr Brawler just seems better because it gives us another body to sacrifice to Broomwing, and it just gives us more... It's essentially a 4/3 instead of a 3/3, so if we kill all of our opponent's stuff with a Blood Pact, we get in for more damage. Yeah, I think it's just going to be a little bit better than the Celian Patroller. We don't really care about giving our creatures Vigilance, and +1/+1's nice, but I'd rather just get the 1/1, I think. And it's going to be better than the Mocking Jester, which would be the next pick, so... Yeah, I guess we're taking Satyr Brawler here. It's not the most exciting pick 1, but, we'll see where we go from here. Yeah. All right, another Vengeful Apparitions, Diminuendo.
Another Broomwing!
You're getting ahead of me here. Fade into Nothingness, Broomwing. Dark Prophet. So cast Dark Prophet only if your creature died this turn. Draw 2 cards. That's not bad with Broomwing, but I'd rather have more Broomwings before that. Then we have Deepwood Ritual, create 3 1/1 Satyrs, then sacrifice a creature. Sure, Phantasm of Ashiok. Ultimate price, good removal. Deafening Ballad, High Road Bandit, Red Rock Mauler, Arachnus, and Twisted Wildwood. So it's between Apparitions, Broomwing, and probably Ultimate Price. Again, I don't think we need a ton of removal because we have the 2 Blood Pacts, which is going to be most of our removal.
Yeah, that's pretty darn good.
I'd rather take a solid creature, and Vengeful Apparitions is good, but Broomwing is also very good.
Yeah, it's easy turn 1. It gets bad as defeated things.
Just comes down turn 1, hits in for up to maybe 4 or 5 damage just by itself there, and then you can sacrifice our Satyr Brawlers and our Young Dreamers and all of that stuff to it. So I think we'll take a Broomwing here over the apparitions, and yeah, seems solid.
Hashtag game-winning commons.
Well, this is an uncommon. It's an uncommon.
Uncommons.
So. All right, next we have another Selayan Patrollers, Captivating Performer, Mantas, Deep Red Witch Roll, Cursus Maniac, Flourishing Chord, Prismavore, Red Rock Hydra, cool rare, enters the battlefield with X +1/+1s. When it enters the battlefield, deals damage equal to its power to target creature player. Very solid red-green rare, but not for us.
Aww.
We're neither red nor green. Soul
we have the Dreamborn Paradise.
So this is kind of interesting. Here's a black-white uncommon. Target opponent loses 2 life, create 2 1/1 spirit flying spirit tokens. That seems very good for us.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Thundersong Trumpeter, Blade Whirl. I mean, that's not bad. Give a creature +1/+1 double strike, but we'll see. Manifestation of Vitality.
That's a good one.
Very good, but we don't have any life gain synergies, so I don't know.
We don't, but I mean, it's nice to gain life.
Inscape Forger Bauble. It's basically just like Prismatic Shard, I think it's called, from Rise of Eldrazi and everything. So, alright, so we have some picks here. We have Patrollers, Maniac. I don't think we need another Maniac. So Patrollers,
yeah, we're pretty good
Soul
with Maniacs.
Fracture, and Manifestation of Vitality.
Vitality.
I think you like the Vitality. I like the Soul Fracture. This is so aggressive.
Then take it.
First of all, it just deals them 2 damage.
And you get 2 creatures. That is with flying.
With flying.
That is really good.
More stuff to sacrifice. The Broomwing, worst comes to worst.
Yeah, and we have 2 now, so we need to feed 2.
That's true. We have 2 Broomwings. Broomwing, you're eating for 2 now.
Yeah.
Alright, Soul Fracture it is. Alright, so now we have Gliding Mantas, Deepwood. We've seen a lot of these Deepwood rituals.
Yeah.
We have Nightmarish Chord, which gives a creature -1/-1 until end of turn. Has Resonance. That's not bad. Yeah. Oppressive Nightmares, Goblin Chef, Tale of Lone Hunter, very good. Book Pest. Entry Fee. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life.
That's pretty good.
Wow, talk about inevitability. So you just play this on turn 4 and...
The game is yours, pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
I would take that.
Skyguard Challenger, Blade Whirl, 3 mana, 2/3, and Dreamborn Paradise. Yeah, I think we're going to take Entry Fee.
Although Skyward Challenger is pretty cool. I mean, look at the art. You're riding an owl.
You are riding an owl. Very cool rare, Flying Double Strike Renown, but again, that's red. And I just don't see a reason for us to go red when we have such a great pick here. In our
I would take Entry Fee.
So, Entry Fee it is. Oh, right. So, Dreamborn Vision, Gliding Mantas, Symphonic Harmony, rare. Sorcery, search your library for up to 2 instant and/or sorcery cards, convert a mana cost 3 or less, reveal them, put them into your hand. Yeah, sure. Beneath the Mask, yes, now we're talking. Disciple of Ferenia, Goblin Ukuleleus, Kenora Mystic, Resentful Giant, sure.
Why is it resentful?
I don't know. Phantasmal Triad, Strobe Light, and Ghostly Tower. So Beneath the Mask.
Yeah, it's an easy pick, yeah.
So, boom, done. That was great in the sealed deck, and it's going to be great here, too.
Yeah.
Fade into Nothingness, Phantasm of Ashiok, Flame Dance Prodigy, Cursus Mongrel, Transborn Muse, Wandering Soul. When Wandering Soul dies, create a 1/1 white spirit token.
Hey, wow. That's awesome.
Geez, so sacrifice it to Broomwing, sack it again. Yeah, seems great. Sentinel, Strobe Light. Yeah, we're just taking Wandering Soul here. 2 mana, 2/2. Couldn't have asked for a better card.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we have Refute.
The girl's like, no.
Yeah, pretty much. Counters a spell, blah, blah, blah. Dance Macabre, not for us. Heartening Ballad, Seder Wayfinder, Dream Bay Jewels.
Oh, that's a good one.
Excellent card. Not for us, though, unfortunately. Face Stealer. You may have Face Stealer enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield or creature card in a graveyard. So you have this
face.
to potentially cat splash.
And we have the Paradise.
And we have Paradise, but I'm probably not going to want to name blue for that, but whatever. Fantasia Worm, sure. Ensorcelled Instrument, and Just in the Box. So it's between Just in the Box and Face Stealer here. I think we're just going to take Just in the Box.
Yeah, Just in the Box is pretty good.
Making a creature not able to block, and it's just a 4/1, so yeah, seems good. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to splash a cool rare, but just having the 1, potentially 2 sources, I don't think that's worth stretching our mana for.
Yeah.
Inspiring Ballad gives all our creatures +1/+1, sure.
And it's got Resonance.
Yep. Silent Riddler, Sky Seeker, Dance Macabre, Nightmarish Chord, Heartening Ballad, Surreal Grandeur, Cycle Laceration. I think we'll just take Ballad here.
Yeah.
So. Alright, getting to the last picks here. Diminuendo, Hat Trick, Ukuleleist, Idealon, Fortune Telling, Ensorcelled Instrument, Gloomy Marshlands. I think we'll take the Gloomy Marshlands.
Yeah.
You know, it's either that or the Instrument. But
yeah, we don't have any bards, so...
Yeah,
and I haven't seen a whole lot.
This is fine by its... Maybe we just take this by itself. I mean, just as a 1 mana, 2 equip, +1/+2, that's pretty good. I mean, it turns our 2/2s into 3/4s.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad.
It's not bad. I think I'll take this.
All right, fine.
I mean,
we'll
this would be very speculative, but this one we might actually play. So
all right.
I'll take it. Yeah, the Ensorcelled Instrument just bonkers. Ooh, Apparitions.
Yeah, there's Ultimate Price
Ritual,
too.
Phantasm. Ooh, Ultimate Price. Wow. So what do we have for removal? Vengeful Apparition is also removal.
That's true, and or you could get your creatures. So
Ultimate Price was often a dead card in our hand. We used it to kill your dragon that one time, and it was great. But other than that, we couldn't kill the Byhorn. We couldn't kill a ton of hybrid creatures. There's so many things we couldn't kill. Whereas this, they need to be tapped, but
it exiles anything. It ain't picky.
Yeah, and it exiles it too, so they're not coming back. I think. Maybe we'll just take Apparitions and that'll give us so many souls. We have 1, 2, 3, and then we have, where is it? We have 4, 5. Yeah, there's just so many souls in the air, so I think that's just going to be good. We'll take Vengeful Apparitions. It is close, but I think we'll take Vengeful Apparitions. Prismivore, Hydra, Blade World,
Vitality.
Yeah, we'll just take Manifestation Vitality here. Even if we don't really care about the life, still beating down as a 3/1 is
pretty
something
good
that we might want. Ritual,
Blade
Tail,
Whirl.
Yeah, take a Blade Whirl. Visions, Manta, Mystic. Yeah, we're not gonna do either of these because we'll take the blue card just in case. Fade into Nothingness. Phantasmal Triad is...
You can play that.
We could play that, so if we're desperate for Virtuoso to trigger things, then...
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm loving where we are. This pack was great. We got more 2-drops, so we have... How many 2-drops do we have? We have a 1-drop, and another 1-drop with a Broomwing. We got another Broomwing, and we got Wandering Soul, and 2 Curses Maniacs. Maybe like another 1 or 2-drop would be good, and then just filling out the curve. We got... And I'd like to get like 1 Ultimate Price or some other like decent spot removal. So, but I'm loving where we are. Even if we just had to build with what we have right now, I think we still have a pretty solid deck.
Yeah, it's still pretty good.
All right, Quell Eloquence, Dreamboard Vision, Hat Trick, Refute, Deathcolor Oracle, Kenorum Shadowmancer. Sacrifice creature, target player discards a card. Only activate this as a sorcery. Yeah, I mean that's fine. If we didn't have to activate it as a sorcery, woo.
Yeah. Or only once each turn, like.
Yeah, that is pretty lame.
Of all the cards that don't have regulations on them, like that's the one it does, like.
Yeah, whatever. All right, looking through all the other stuff here though, there's nothing for us.
Ethereal Gardens.
Yeah, we don't want anything here. So it's either Quell Eloquence, which I don't think we want.
Yeah.
Deathcolor Oracle, which we have a ton of spirits. We could sacrifice them, make them lose life, and it's a 1-drop.
Yeah, it's not really what we want to do
or
with
Nightmarish
those,
Chord. Ugh, man, this is just barf.
Yeah, I would go for the Quell Eloquence.
Quell Eloquence, I think I think it's between the Oracle, the Shadowmancer, and the Nightmarish Chord.
Well, Nightmarish Chord at least has Resonance.
Yeah, it does have Resonance, so you can cast it for -1/-1. Cast another spell, give something -1/-1 again.
Yeah, and it gets your opponent's 1-drops out of the way.
It does, and I'm just not excited about this Shadowmancer at all.
Yeah, it's way too picky.
Yeah, I'd rather just have this. It's between the Oracle and the Chord.
Take the Chord!
Yeah, let's try the Chord. Could be fun. Let's try it out.
Yeah.
Could be wrong, but...
Because we want to feed creatures to our Broomwings. We don't want to feed them to something else.
Another Master Stone Sculptor.
Take it!
Skylarry Archangel, though.
Ooh.
So 6 mana, 4/5 Flying Vigilance. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, permanents you control
Oh,
get
yes.
Wow, that's nice.
We have multicolors now, so...
We're probably not going to... the only one we'd be happy to play... Oh, that's true, though. We have Wandering Soul and Entry Fee, Soul Fracture. So ones that we're happy to play anyway, so... Young Dreamer, Gene Hunter, Chord, Minescraper, Beneath the Mask, Chant of the Damned. Each player sacrifices a creature. That's not good for us.
Yeah, no thank you.
So this is good in a controlling deck, but Oracle, Chord, Arachnus, Ballad, Chromatic and Brush, which is very good, and Tranquil Ridge. So it's basically between these 3 white cards.
Take the Angel.
I think the Angel's just head and shoulders above Sculptor and Dreamer. So yeah. Angel just seems fantastic as
good.
Top end finisher. All right. Next up we have Soul Uplift, very good trick. Mystical Minstrel, whenever you cast a multicolored spell, create a 1/1 spirit token. That's not bad.
With flying, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Deepwood Ritual, we might take it if there's just nothing else here for us. Dreams from Beyond, which was not very good in our exhibition games. Yeah. Warborn Muse. Your opponents can't attack or block with more than 1 creature each combat. That's pretty cool. Poisonous Advantage, that's something we could play, but I don't think we want it. Byhorn is also solid, but I don't think it's better than the Minstrel.
Yeah, it's no Minstrel.
This comes down on turn 2 and creates flyers. Strobe Light, sure, and that's about it. So it's between the Minstrel and the Byhorn.
Minstrel.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the Minstrel.
You were looking for more 2-drops anyways.
Yep,
so.
exactly. So that's 2-drop that works well with 1, 2, 3, potentially 4, 5 cards in our deck. So Uplift, Dream Hunter.
Jamie Lannister.
Jamie Lannister. Really?
To me, it looks like Jamie Lannister.
It's a little old, but sure.
Yeah, old Jamie.
Chant of the Damned, Deepening Dimension, destroy target creature. Ooh, perfect. Destroy target creature, choose a player, they mill. That seems great. That's much better than Ultimate Price. Yeah, it costs more, but it can kill anything. So, Disciple of Pharenia, Molten Heart Elemental, Serenity, Celebration, and Sorcelled Instrument. Just in the box. I think it's just going to be Deepening Dementia here. It's just our probably last removal spell.
All right.
So, this seems good to me. It's either that or like Just in the Box, and I don't think we really need another one of those.
It's my Just in a Box.
Springveil Dancer. So whenever you cast a multicolored spell, put a +1/+1, gains indestructible. I mean, that's not too bad. But this is also a 1/1 first strike renown.
Dang.
That's pretty good. A 2/2 first strike. That's nothing to be laughed at. So Deep Sea Dream Hunter, Ballad of the Lost, Ukuleleist, Curses Mongrel, Lone Poet, Persona Shift, Radiant Skin Marks.
I thought it said Radiant Skid Marks.
I thought it said Radiant Birthmarks. Anyway, and Sorcelled Instrument and Ghostly Tower. So, what are we looking at?
Swordsman.
Swordsman versus Dancer. I mean, I'd rather just have a 1-drop. Get something down on turn 1.
Take
start
it.
beating. So then we'd have 1.
We do have a lot of 1-drops,
2.
though.
No, we don't. We have what? 1, 2.
3 with the Young Dreamer.
Oh, Young Dreamer. Yeah, but I mean, we're an aggressive deck. I'd like having a lot of 1-drops. And I think it's better than this.
Yeah, plus it gets renowned. So
this just doesn't seem good unless we're casting multicolored spells. And we have a couple multicolored spells, but not a ton to consistently turn this on.
Yeah, not enough for it.
Yeah, let's take the Swordsman. Alright, we get Inspiring Ballad, Aven Vocalist, Deathcolor Oracle, Disciple, Molten Heart, Dreamborn Worm, Heartening Ballad, Mystic, Lone Poet, and Ethereal Garden. So this
Take the ballad.
I don't think we're going to play more than one ballad, but hey, we might need another 1-drop. So I think we'll take Deathcolor, because it was a close pick between Deathcolor and something else a while ago. I don't remember, so I think we'll take this. We already have a ballad, right? Yeah, we have one right here, so we're not going to play more than one of these.
Alright.
So let's take the Oracle. Again, we might not even play the Oracle, but I'd like to have the option. Diminuendo, Hat Trick, Mindscraper, Blazing Sauna is just kind of a bad removal. Inner Flame is good removal. Awakening Melody, Flourishing Chord, Lone Poet, and Secluded Lumindar. Whenever a player casts a spell, you may return it to its owner's hand.
That's cute.
It is interesting. All right, that's good for
It's big.
Return it to your hand, and then you can get more of the Virtuoso triggers. So because you can cast it again.
Oh, it's so cute.
But we're not playing green, and we're not playing red, and we're not playing blue. I think the only card we'd ever play here is Inner Flame, though. So.
I would take the Lumidar just because there's a slight chance and there's nothing else to take, you know?
The only thing Inner Flame. Inner Flame is something we take, so.
No.
I know you want to take the cute one.
Yes, take it! Because we could easily splash green for that.
How could we splash? What helps us splash green? There's nothing we can splash blue.
Dreamborn Paradise.
Yeah, we only have one Dreamborn Paradise.
Yeah,
I'd rather splash red. Boom, game over.
Oh, well, your hand is on the mouse. But.
Ooh, another Inner Flame that we're not going to play. Serial Grandeur, Goldwing Flock Leader. Oh, yeah, that's the 3/3. Wow, you said it. So this is another one you can return to your hand to trigger Virtuoso. Mad Jester, that'd be good if we were red. Grim Revels, whatever. Opera Ghost, sure.
I guess.
Just in the Box and Lifespring River. I mean, Opera Ghost is good as just a guy to trigger Virtuoso, but I don't think we care that much about that.
Well, there's nothing else to pick.
Well, it's that or Just in the Box. I don't want just a 4-mana 2/4. I mean, I love this 4-mana 2/4 because it has Renown and creates a 3/3, but just as a generic one.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather take Just in the Box.
Yeah. Opera Ghost is just too vanilla.
Yeah, not that great. Refute, Shadowmancer, Choreography, Inner Flame, Flourishing Chord, Oglosaur, and Lost Songs. The only thing we'd ever play is Shadowmancer, and hopefully we don't play it. Alright, so we're getting down to the last picks here. I love where our deck is coming together, though. So, Dream Hunter, Chord, another Oracle.
Chromatic
Ballad,
Brush.
Chromatic Brush. This is not a Chromatic Brush. Well, although...
You could have used it for the Luminar thing.
Well, what I'm thinking is, actually, because you can just change your, mono black card into black, white, blue, black, red, green with the Chromatic Brush, and then that'll trigger the Virtuoso, Virtuoso. So I think there's a small chance we play this over playing the second
Oh,
Oracle.
yeah, I'd take the brush.
So, very small chance.
Could have had the Lumidar, man.
I'm fine. Manta,
I'm not.
Ritual Worm, Strobe Light and Landscape. I guess we'll take the Landscape in case we want to splash an Inner Flame.
Oh my god.
Soul Uplift, Primeval, Serenity.
Why don't you take that land?
I mean, it's either the land, so we can reliably splash Inner Flame if we need it, or Soul Uplift.
You're obsessed with the Inner Flame.
I'll take Soul Uplift, though.
Okay, good.
That's just such a good trick. Ballad of the Lost seems good. Ukuleleus, yeah, we'll just take Ballad of the Lost. It's fine. And Inspiring Ballad. And last pick...
Luminar.
Hat-trick. Cool. So, for doing a Planeswalkers draft, that was actually, pretty decent.
Yeah, that really wasn't bad.
It really wasn't. Usually we get, 5th pick insane mythics and whatever, but this one was...
Yeah, this was actually pretty reasonable.
Aside from getting the double blood pact, it was pretty, like you said, pretty reasonable.
I wonder if the AI varies by set.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we just got lucky, so...
Maybe.
I think also another part of it is that since this is such a multicolored set, you get... you get a lot more multicolored rares than is usual, so, and you don't always play all of them. So that's another thing to keep in mind.
That's true.
Alright, so we have a lot of cuts to make. So we have 36 cards in our deck currently.
Yeah.
So let's see what we don't want to play here. Nightmarish Chord seems meh. This thing seems meh. That's fine. Deathcolor Oracle I'm not super excited about. Broomwing's good. Blood Pact, yes. Beneath the Mask, sure. Ballad of the Lost is... I mean, that's fine, but...
It's a sideboard.
Sure. Yeah, if everyone has a lot of removal, we might bring that in. Young Dreamer's good. Vengeful Apparitions are good. Dancers... I mean, it's fine.
It's got flying.
It does have flying. Soul Uplift... I just don't know if we want to trick right off the bat. Prismatic Harmony, same thing.
Sideboard.
I mean, these are all... Don't get me wrong. Prismatic Harmony and Soul Uplift are good, but we have so many good cards as it is already. We're going to have to cut some good cards.
Right. And keep in mind that one of these is a land.
Yes, one of them is a land. So get rid of the ballads. And
cut 4 more.
Vitality. I mean, Vitality's okay. I don't think we want to...
Sideboard.
Yeah, sideboard. Because it's just going to be a 3-mana, 3/1 lifelink, basically, which is... There's nothing wrong with that, but it's just not what we need. Just in the box, we might cut one of those. And
I think the instrument is a good sideboard. I don't think we need it in the main deck.
All right, well, we currently have... Let's see what the converted mana cost looks like here, so we can see what our curve is looking like. All right, ooh, nice. We have a lot of 1-drops, good amounts of... Whoa, we have a lot of... 4-drops kind of clogged, so we're going to have to take another look there. So right now we have currently 26, because we've subtracted lands. We need to make 2 or 3 cuts, probably 3 cuts, since we're playing a lot of 5s and the 6, so I'd like to run 17 land. So let's take a look at these 4s here.
Yeah, do we need 2 Jest in the box?
I don't think we need 2 Jest in the box. Maybe we don't even need either, because 4/1... I mean, making a creature not able to block is great.
But it doesn't even have haste, to make that effective.
You say that as if a 4/1 for, 4 generic mana at common that already can't make a thing block with haste would be reasonable, but yeah, I think you're right, though, that cutting the Jest in the box is right, because, yeah, 4/1's great, but it can trade with our opponent's 1/1 on the ground, and we're not that interested.
Yeah, that's not good value.
And yeah, the Ensorcelled Instrument, it's not fantastic giving a creature +1 to +2, but you know what is fantastic giving a creature +1/+2? A 1/1 flyer in the air. Because a 1/1 is so much... I mean, a 2/3 in the air is so much better than a 1/1 in the air.
Yeah, but I mean, what are the chances of using that,
If we draw it, we're using it. We have so many things that make 1/1s. We have this one. We can put on our Swordsman. We can put it on Broomwing. We can put on the Vengeful Apparition things.
Right.
We can put it on this guy's spirits. So yeah, the instrument isn't at its best here, but I think it's still very good.
Alright, well then what's Satyr Brawler doing for us?
Satyr Brawler makes another dude to sacrifice to Broomwing, but I think you might be right. I think that's in the maybe pile because we have so many other things that we can sacrifice at this point.
Okay.
And we just have a gluttony of 4-drops.
Alright, and now we're at... I mean, if you take out the Satyr Brawler, we're at 23.
Yeah, we are at 23. So the question is Satyr Brawler going to be better than something like Beneath the Mask? Or do we want to just keep that?
No, because Beneath the Mask, you have a choice with that.
That's true. You do have a choice. It is nice to get our opponent's last 2 cards, or just make a 3/3. Making a 3/3 isn't that much different than a 3/2 that makes a 1/1. So,
yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd rather have the 2 bodies so we can sacrifice them to Broomwing or something. But the Satyr token that it makes doesn't fly, so it's not super special. In that respect.
It's not the greatest. And on top of that, we've already got a ton of bodies,
and
most of them fly.
So let's see how many creatures do we have. We have 1, 2, technically. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and a half, let's say 16 total, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, we have so many creatures.
Yeah.
So I think, can we afford to play this Chromatic Brush? So why would we be playing this Chromatic Brush? The Chromatic Brush would help us get to 5 and 6 mana more easily, which is nice. And also, which Virtuosos do we have? We have this for Virtuoso.
Yeah.
So basically, if we have this out and this out, then any spell we cast makes us a 1/1 for free.
Yeah,
that's
so that's
pretty
a
good
flying
just by
1/1
itself.
for free.
And what other Virtuoso did we have? We have our Archangel, gives all of our permanents indestructible, so...
Yeah, that's insane.
Ooh.
Until your next turn.
Yeah, so that means we can attack their indestructible and block their indestructible, so...
That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, the brush, it's not... Maybe if we had like a 3-drop to play instead of it, like a 3-drop creature, not just a 3-drop trick, I might play it. But this just seems like it has great synergy with the Minstrel and the Archangel.
Yeah, it has so much potential. I would leave it in.
And if it seems bad, then we can sideboard it out, maybe bring in back a Brawler or just in the box. Or it'll probably be the first thing we sideboard out and bring in like Blade Whirl or Ballad or something out of the sideboard.
Right.
But yeah, I think this will be our deck. So this is the deck that I'll be playing in the draft matches. So what Abby and I will do next is we'll do another draft that you guys won't see. And then Abby will play that deck, and I will be playing this deck. I'll add some basic lands. We'll slam the draft decks against each other and see what happens.
Yep, see you then.
See you then.
Meow.